This happened a long time ago, back when I was only a child. To this day, I am still unsure if it was real or just a dream. But never for a second was I able to forget this memory. I remember my family had lived in a small house. There were 7 of us, including mom and dad. We did not have a lot of money at the time, so we couldn't afford enough beds for everyone. I often slept on the old sofa in the living room. It was an old sofa that had been in the house long before we moved in. It was slanted on one side, but it was better than nothing. I remember that I would always cover the sofa with a soft blanket before sleeping on it. The extra blanket kept me warm throughout the night. The only problem was that the blanket would often slide off onto the ground because the sofa was slanted. I would usually have to get up in the middle of the night to fix the blanket before going back to sleep. For me, it was a normal routine. Well, it was normal until one night when the blanket fell off the sofa a little too often. I would get up to fix the blanket and fall asleep for a few minutes. Then I would feel the blanket slowly sliding off once again. This occurred a few more times, but I was too tired and didn't think anything of it. Eventually, I became irritated. I was exhausted and just wanted some sleep. Finally, I was able to fix the blanket so it wouldn't fall off, at least for a while. After a few minutes, I remember falling asleep. I was awakened by the cold chill running down my back. The blanket had slid down onto the ground once again. Without opening my eyes, I reached down the sofa to grab my blanket. Suddenly, I felt something sharp grabbing my legs. I tried to open my eyes, but the room was pitch dark. I couldn't see anything. I could only hear something slowly crawling onto the side of the sofa. There seemed to be a dark figure staring at me from the end of the sofa. But it was so dark that I couldn't make clear of what it was. The figure began to rise from the edge of the sofa as it seemed to be slowly crawling closer and closer to me. There was a horrible smell of rotten fish that filled my lungs. My body refused to listen to me, as if I was paralyzed. For some odd reason, I can't seem to remember anything after that. It is as if my mind was trying to seal off a memory that it doesn't want to remember. The only thing that I recall was waking up with a deep cut on my ankle and a horrible smell on my body. I hope nobody ever have to go through the same experience as I have. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Have a great night.